Hey, folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. This video for Wednesday, January 25th, 2012 is sponsored by Realtic. All right, guys, we have a lot to discuss today. First off, we have to go back to yesterday, Apple earnings. They were spectacular, they were amazing, but the market's barely going up early in the day off of those earnings. Now, why not? Well, basically, you have a market that's extremely overbought. I mean, we've almost had no down days so far in 2012. The markets, if you go to the daily chart on the SPY, which mirrors the S&P 500, look at since December 19th. This pivot move right here, where we started up, you've almost had no sort of pullback at all. And again, you can see little pullbacks here, but that's not really a pullback. I mean, you look for a little bit more of a correction. Market's extremely overbought. So that just makes it so the markets have a lot of trouble going higher. And especially the fact that you had such good earnings out of Apple and the markets barely budged higher at that point in time, you can tell the markets are getting close, if not at a correction point. All right, and again, everyone yesterday, this is going to be a key as well, folks. Yesterday, after those Apple earnings came out, CNBC was doing jumping jacks. They were cheerleading, banging the pom-poms together. They were going nuts. And every little investor out there, whether you're on a message board or not, was going nuts as well. That's a signal of a top. The euphoric nature means the markets are essentially near or at a topping point. And again, that's utilized by me here at InTheMoneyStocks.com to start fishing for shorts. Okay, and sure enough, that's what we've been doing over the last few days and looking to accumulate, picking up little positions here and there. And sure enough, if we go back to the intraday chart, the market's early in the day down and negative even after Apple's earnings. And again, the NASDAQ was positive, but even that was only up 5 points or so at one point today when we were down at these lows. It was barely up even when Apple's a huge component of that. And then again, the market started their midday float, which is light volume float. And then the Federal Reserve came out and basically said, we're not going to change interest rates until at least 2014. That caused the dollar to collapse. Take a look at the dollar here. And remember, the markets go inverse to the dollar. So the dollar collapse here caused the markets to rally up. And the dollar, again, is negative on the day, although it did just bounce here. And again, we have to watch this dollar closely because if the dollar continues to go up, the markets will start to sell very sharply. You can even see right now, over the last 20 minutes or so, we've actually had a nice little dip back down. You came up to a double top here, a little bit of a double top scalp, small scalp available, then it pushes through, and then all of a sudden the dollar starts turning around and going higher, and the markets pull back. Now again, the markets right now are up, not up much though. Nasdaq's having the best day of all, obviously on Apple, but the Dow's only up 43 points. Nasdaq is up 27. S&P's up 6 points, basically less than 0.5% on the S&P and the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And again, that's because you're nearing that inflection point. And again, the fact that Apple had great earnings, what does it do? It gets the average investor more bullish, therefore letting them commit money to the markets, putting money in, buying Apple, buying all the other stocks out there, buying mutual funds and so forth. What's happening with the institutions? The institutions are selling into that, unloading their longs, which is exactly the scheme that they want to do. And then once the institutions are out of their longs, then they're going to take the market down, folks. So again, you look for that euphoric nature and that euphoric point in the markets like we had yesterday when Apple reported earnings to understand why it's utilized when the markets are at the high end here. It's utilized by the institutions to sell into. So again, based on what I'm seeing here, the markets are at, if not, if they've already made their top or they're very close. What I have is, and there's a level I've been talking about to my members, which is the 133 level on the SPY. That might be where we need to go and touch, which is right here. We almost got there today. We came very, very close. It's about 50 cents higher than the high today on the SPY. That's a gap fill right there. And that most likely, we may not even get there, to be honest. But if we do push up a little bit more, that's your pivot top right there, in my opinion. And then you're not going to look for a huge reversal. It's not like we're looking for a crash in this market or anything. That shouldn't happen. But what we're looking for is a 3 to 5% pullback back down to this area right here, right around on the spiders to the 125, 126, maybe 126, 127-ish area. Either way, about 5 to 7 points on the SPY. And then after that, you'll have one more push up. Okay? So again, just keep your eyes on it. This is very important. This white line is going to be the big one because when you come down and hit the white line, wherever that is, this one right here, And I can draw another one just over it so you can really understand. When you come down here, that's what's going to cause the bounce. You're going to get a bounce off of that, and then finally after that, another big flush in the markets will come in. This will be a bigger one than obviously we've seen even since last year. I think it'll even be bigger than this, but that's down the road. Again, right now, here at InTheMoneyStocks.com, I want to make it clear all we do is we play the short-term moves. We swing trade the markets up, we swing trade it down, we make money this way, we make money then that way, and you just do it like that. You just keep on printing money. It's like having a printing press in your house. And again, that's what enables us here at In the Money Stocks to achieve the good life, to continue to make money from the comfort of our homes or our office or wherever you choose to trade. And again, just the same way, it enables our members who we teach this to do it and just continue to make money. Again, it's like having a printing press in your house. It's a pretty nice thing, let me just tell you. All right, so in any case, keep an eye on the spiders here. Let's take a look at the SPY. You can see it's definitely weaker now as the dollar has pushed up off the lows. And now, wouldn't it be something if the markets reversed and closed negative again? That would be a tremendous reversal. And that would tell you right there and then that we're 100% right there. Of course, the pivot top is in. But we'll just keep watching and seeing where this market goes. Not a lot of support on the spiders till you get down to the 20 moving average. You'll have a little bit of support right here at this pivot top right here from before. That's going to be a little bit of support. And then if you get through that, the 20 moving average. But in any case, market's down, ticking again off these highs. And again, as I said before, the Dow is only up 38 points. It's not like it's a big move by any stretch. Considering Apple's earnings, considering the Federal Reserve just said we're not going to do anything in regards to interest rates till 2014, you would think, I mean, the general public would anticipate the market to be up much more. The fact that it's not has to be an indicator. Okay, read the markets, read the charts, avoid the Wall Street hype. Okay? And again, the trades are there for us to take. Swing trades, I've got some. Day trades, I've got some. The money is there to be had. So you come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Take the 7-day free trial and rock it with the pros. Bottom line is, Research Center, Intraday Stock Chat. The two main services at InTheMoneyStocks.com will make you a millionaire, if not a billionaire. All right, I'm just scanning through here. I'm watching some charts on my other screens, too, as I have a big setup here. Looks like I got some trades just about to trigger, so I got to get going, guys. If you want these trades, come here to InTheMoneyStocks.com. Sign in right now. Get them as I put them out live. Be ready here. I'll be in the intraday stock chat, and obviously, if any swing trades trigger, I'll be posting them on the hot charts and alerts inside the Research Center. Again, I got to get going. There's money to be made, folks. No time to waste. Talk to you soon. Take care.